Hey, don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video.
Are you ready?
Fasten your seatbelts.
Drivers, start your engines.
Race activated. Sheer passion. Change the game forever.
Ladies and gentlemen, we give you Racing with Celebs.
Yep, you guessed right. It's me, your track maestro, Donovan Clyde, standing by with yet another installment of your favorite racing program. Let's kick off the show with our word of the day. Curb, a feature at the edge of a racetrack typically placed near the apexes and other high travel areas. They are generally designed to compromise handling in comparison to the normal racing surface. There are many designs possible, but they are usually brightly painted in alternating colors. Today's episode is at Kartzone at Swartkops Raceway. Now, established in 2018, the purposely built outdoor karting circuit is conveniently situated inside the Swartkops Raceway premises in Pretoria West. Our celebrity for today is an Afrikaans music group Jan Jan Jan. The music group Jan 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 made a name for themselves at the end of 2019 with their single Wees Jou Vleis. After their great success, they welcomed a new Jan to their group, Mooi Jan. Together with Jan Jan Jan, you have already shown meat, thrown maize and remained a farmer. And it is clear that there is no stopping this group as one video after another hits 1 million views. Now, being proud of your language and your culture and even your country can be a little challenging at times in this contemporary world. But these three guys reassure us all that their latest single, as they make it clear that the RSA is in all of us' DNA. They plan to release more new music and also make plans to tour across the country to hang out with their fans and to make music. Johan, over to you.
Thank you, Donovan. Hello everybody, I hope that you are just as much excited as I am for today's episode. My name is Johan Snyman and today we will be testing our celebrities' driving skills. But before we get to that, let's first go and have a look what Kartzone has in store for us today. The circuit was designed by Leroy Poulter, who was one of the Kazoo Toyota Dakar drivers in 2016, 2017 and finishing 5th in 2018. The circuit is 730 meters long with an average lap time of around 40 seconds. The karts are X2 stroke chassis that have been stiffened and converted into rental karts. They have recently, with Hoffman Power, upgraded their engines from 270cc to 422cc engines, giving their clients an even more thrilling karting experience. Compared to any other rental karts, their karts are roughly 4 to 6 seconds a lap faster. Now that we know more about Kartzone, it's time to introduce you to our celebrity, Jan Jan Jan. Lang Jan, Klein Jan, part of Jan Jan Jan. Welcome to Racing with Celebs.
Thank you so much. Nice to be here.
Yeah, thanks. Pleasure to be here.
Have you guys ever done something like this before?
I have before a few times, but not recently.
And this will be a first for me. I'm very excited. Yes.
And your expectations?
Well, I hope to win.
Unfortunately, you had an operation. Were you able to?
Yeah, I'll have to see if I fit in these. They're not the biggest, of course. But yeah, maybe I'll make a surprise appearance.
Well, to make sure you guys are safe, let's do the safety brief.
Perfect,
100%.
let's go.
Stay buckled in your seat as Jan 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 take on Kartzone after the break. Welcome back to Racing with Celebs. This week, our celebrities are Yan, the music group who made a name for themselves at the end of 2019 with their single Weissjol Vlees. After a great success, they've also welcomed a new Yan to the group, Mooi Yan. Now, today, we've only got two of them here. One of them will be watching trackside due to undergoing leg surgery and following doctor's orders, so we'll have one of them out on the circuit. Here is the list of competitors. Klein Jan will line up in the number 8 machine. You can see we've got Brent Walker for Courier IT, Johan Kartzone for Bystronic. Two different teams in and amongst the mix here for Klein Jan to contend with over the course of these races that we're going to have here at the Kartzone Circuit here today. So let's see what is going to happen for our celebrity out on track as we go green and we go racing then here. Let's see what is going to happen with our drivers down towards those first series of corners then. Looks like it's Keith Ferreira who's got the early advantage in the number 98 machine. He has the lead, has the advantage over the rest of the field as they come in towards the tight section, and then the circuit begins to open up a little bit, and that's where they can begin to build some speed and possibly make a bit of contact there as well, as Quinton van Rensburg has a bit of contact in the mid part of the circuit. Down in towards the back section of the circuit we go now. Klein Jan is in the number 8 machine. We just saw him going through your shot there, sitting mid-pack at the moment in this race. Down in towards the left-hander we go. Grand Prix store you can see there in the background, keeping time for our drivers. Let's see how this is all going to play out as we come down this back straight and in towards the tight and twisty sections of the circuit then before it begins to open up once more. You can hear the tyres squealing there. Of course, these are rented go-karts, rent as you drive go-karts, so they have tyres on them which are incredibly durable, but the reason they're durable is because they're a very hard compound, and what that means effectively is that it's quite difficult to get heat into them, and therefore you don't get a lot of grip. You get a lot of durability, but you don't get a lot of grip. Here we are then on board with Klein Jan then, our member from Yan. Is he going to send it down the inside? Not quite, but looking pretty close there on the back of Stuart Cameron in the number 3. Let's see whether we see a move being made before the end of this race. He's looking very menacing as he see Chris Travers there trying to go around the outside, and he gets himself in turn ahead of Stuart Cameron. So Cameron then losing a position. Klein Jan sitting at the head of this one. There is the number 98 of Keith Ferreira. As the drivers come down the back straight in towards that hairpin bend, then there is Jan. So let's see how Jan is going to do then. Down in towards it we go. Over the timing line once again, a defensive line there from Jan. A bit of a slide there coming through the exit of that corner. That's going to compromise his drive. Could potentially allow an opportunity here for Chris Travers to come through up the inside. Indeed it does. Is that going to be the inside line though? It is, but can he make that move stick as they flick it left into the next corner? Jan is on the inside then. Can he make that move stick? Really close indeed between them. Jan's got the advantage as they come through onto the back straight then here. Great side-by-side action between them. And look over the shoulder there for Jan as they come down in towards the hairpin. Will we see a move being made here from Travers? Will he send it down the inside? He's not quite close enough at the moment. Bit wide there as well for Jan on the exit of the corner, but certainly getting very close between them. So lap 6 out of 10 we are now on. Looking at Stuart Cameron in the 3, sitting ahead of the number 6 of Anthony Braun. These are two of the Courier IT carts. The two teams that are competing here, Courier IT and Bystronic, battling amongst one another. So the two teammates effectively squabbling in this race. Oh, and a bit of contact there as they make a bit of a hash of it, and a problem as well, by the looks of things, for another driver. Let's see what happens here. Oh, this is actually Jan who's made a problem into that hairpin bend. Oh, he's just got too hot into the corner, too much speed, understeered off, and straight to the scene of the accident there for Jan. Well, not good at all there for him. Sadly, it put pay to what was otherwise a very strong race. He now sits mid-pack and makes another mistake and loses a position in turn to Morris Zessam Matten, who now goes ahead of position. So Jan having a bit of a difficult end to this race, but Zetamatten also having a difficult time through that first corner. And that just goes to show that one mistake could cost you very dearly indeed, as it has here with these drivers. So down in towards these final series of corners we go. Into the left-hander and onto the back straight. And Jan now sits a bit further up the order than he did a couple of laps ago after he made that mistake. Now sitting behind the number 3 of Stuart Cameron. Can he make a move before this race reaches its conclusion? Let's wait and see. Jan is certainly looking very menacing indeed as he comes towards the inside, but I don't think he's going to be quite close enough, or is he? The checker flag is out. We've finished the race. It's Van Rensburg who wins from Travers from Ferreira. Jan finishing in 6th place out of 9 drivers on the field. Ready to go then as the green flag flies in race 2 here at the Kartzone Raceway at Zwartkops. Let's see what is going to happen down towards those first series of corners. It's the number 5 who has the early advantage of Quinten van Rensburg. So he won that first race and leads the way at the sharp end of the field in the early stages. As we come in towards that hairpin then for the first time, there is Jan. As they come into that left-hander. Had a bit of an incident-filled race 1. He'll be hoping for something of a quieter race 2, but certainly be hoping to capitalise on that strong pace that he has had so far this weekend at the Kartzone Raceway. Nice line through the hairpin. Good momentum coming out of the corner as well. Is that going to set him up for a move down in towards that first turn? It certainly is. He's got the momentum and he's got the track position and in turn the place there as well as he moves ahead of Anthony Braun. But a slip and a slide there for another driver, as they're now facing the wrong way, and a slide there as well for Jan. Thankfully keeps it facing in the right direction. That is the corner where he had his earlier incident in race 1. No such dramas to be worrying about here in race 2. Into the left-hander we go. That's Maurice Zetamatten making his way up the field ahead now of Jan. In fact, not ahead of Jan, rather I should say ahead of Stuart Cameron in the number 3. There's the number 98, Keith Ferreira, who is coming under some pressure now from Maurice Zetamatten. Is Zetamatten going to be able to make a move? Into the hairpin bend we go at the start of another lap. This is the tight technical section on this circuit. Very difficult to make an overtake coming through here, but you can certainly set it up in the last sector of the lap. It's coming through these bends where the circuit begins to open up. That's where the real opportunities for these drivers are. So down the back straight we go. Move being made there on the number 98. So Keith Ferreira making his way up the field as Zetamatten faces the tyre barrier, and that puts pay to what has otherwise been a very strong race for him. Up the inside goes Jan then, making a move on Keith Ferreira. Gets that move done. And into the left-hander we go once more. Here is the number 3, that is Stuart Cameron, who has featured very strongly in this race, driving for the Courier IT team. Of course, Bystronic won that first race with Quinten van Rensburg. Bit slow there as well, coming out of the corner for Maurice Zetamatten. That's cost him time and cost him a position there as well. Cost him a couple of positions, in fact, so I wonder whether he's having some kind of a technical problem with his cars or something, but he's certainly slowed a lot. Lost 2 positions in the space of 1 corner. Not good at all there for Maurice, sadly. Down the back straight we go, meanwhile, and Maurice set about losing more positions, sadly. Stuart Cameron finding his way through and moving up a position once more. Here's Keith Ferreira sending it down the inside of Jan. Can he make the move stick? Not at the moment. Jan holding his line and holding firm in the number 8. There's the number 3, meanwhile, of Stuart Cameron coming under some pressure. Jan going on the defensive and sliding, and contact there. 2 carts into the side. Jan hit by Ferreira, and also Chris Travers in the number 4 being involved in that as well. Thankfully, they all escaped relatively unharmed, but they have lost position, and that has brought Stuart Cameron right back into play then here in the number 3 machine. Chris Travers, the big loser in that. He loses another position as Cameron comes through. Here comes Ferreira down the inside of Jan, then making his move at the end of the hairpin. Bit wide there for Jan. Can he hold the line on the outside? Does take a wider line through that corner, holds the momentum. Good drive coming out of that hairpin bend. And he leads the way then. Fantastic stuff from Klein Jan. So through that hairpin we go. Now the question, is Ferreira going to be able to find his way through before the end of this race? It's coming to its conclusion. Down the back straight we go, in towards the left-hander. Up the inside once again for Ferreira here. Not the first time we've seen that, and probably not the last either. Really close racing between these two drivers. Fantastic action up and down the field here for our celebrities. Here's Stuart Cameron having a little bit of a look. Can't quite make the move stick through there. Jan, meanwhile, has got a bit of daylight now between himself and Keith Ferreira, so that's a welcome sight for him, because it means that Ferreira won't be able immediately to attack as it stands at the moment, which is good news there for him. And meanwhile, Ferreira is coming under pressure and being overtaken, in fact, for position here then. So, and a driver that's stopped there as Chris Travers goes up the inside of Keith Ferreira. That is the number 99 who's facing the wrong way, Brett Walker, for Courier IT, who's in the tyre barrier. Drivers having to take evasive action. The race reaches its conclusion. It's Quinten van Rensburg again who wins from Johan Canosa. Jan finishes on the podium in 3rd place at the end of race 2. Let's see what happens then with race 3 as we go racing. Jan starts on pole position as he comes down towards those first series of corners. Side-by-side action for 2nd position there as well. Maurice Zetterman on the outside. Losing position there is Zetterman then as well. Actually, from battling for 2nd, he's gone down to about 5th or 6th or 7th place as a result of a really poor exit coming out of that hairpin. When the field is so concertinaed up, it's really easy to lose your momentum and lose your position. And that, sadly, is exactly what has happened to Zetterman then as well. Zettermatten, I should say, rather. I will get his surname right eventually. Apologies, Morris. Meanwhile, further down the order, there's some close racing action going on. Once more, looks like the number 9 is trying to make some move. That's Johan Canosa, who finished on the podium, of course, in that last race. Down the back straight we go. The short run in towards the right-hander. Really fast into there, gives you a good idea of the speed as these drivers are carrying it through. They're getting their pace picked up now in the final race. Jan, meanwhile, sits, as you can see, at the sharp end of the field, and number 8 could be on for the top spot on the podium if he holds it as it is. Let's see how well that's going to work out, but it's not! Oh, I'm sorry, Jan. The commentator's curse is alive and well, because as soon as I was singing his praises, he's facing the wrong way in the tyre barrier and up and out of the go-kart as well. So that, sadly, has put pay to a potential race victory for Jan in that hairpin. A huge shame. Meanwhile, there is Chris Travers in the number 4. Very close battles going on with the number 5 of Quinten van Rensburg. So here we are then. The race 1 and race 2 winner. Can he make it a hat-trick? As we're on lap 6 now then here. Into the left-hander we go. This is the number 2 of Maurice Zettermatten. Later on in the race, we come in towards its conclusion. Here's Johan then on the inside of the 99. Brent Walker losing a position there. Brent, of course, was facing the wrong way and in the tyre barrier earlier on in that race. Checker flag is out. Race 3 reaches its conclusion. Once again, a hat-trick for Quinten van Rensburg. Dead ahead of Chris Travers and Stuart Cameron completing the podium. Jan finishes down in 8th position at the end of the Racing with Celebs karting event here.
Yes, it was a very nice experience. I really enjoyed myself, and especially for first time go-karting, it was yeah, yes. I would definitely come again. and do it again. And I hope you guys invite us again soon.
Oh, fantastic. We had a great time today. The team had good fun. Mixing amongst each other and getting to challenge your teammates is always exciting and fun.
Yeah, really good fun. From Korea's side, we really chuffed to be part of the Race for Celebs program you put together. So yeah, it was fun. I think we were a bit handicapped by weight, yeah. Those oaks from Bastronics, they're too light. Next time we're going to bring our courier drivers and we'll sort them out. Eh?
Well, join us after the break where we'll be catching up with Yan. Welcome back to Racing with Celebs as we catch up with Yan. 1. What is your dream car?
My dream car? I would probably say a Toyota Tacoma or a Toyota Tundra.
I'd probably go for the Land Cruiser or a Prado.
2. Describe your perfect holiday.
Perfect holiday. No cell phones, no communication unless I really need it, if you could ever have that option. And I would say bushveld behind me and the sea in front of me.
I'll go for also no reception in the mountains.
3. How would you describe yourself in 3 words?
Hardworking, passionate, and a third word, enthusiastic.
Afrikaans, as you can hear. Hardworking and outgoing.
4. Would you say that you're a good driver?
I believe so. I haven't been in an accident yet.
So, I haven't had accidents.
Touch wood.
Yeah, touch wood, but I wouldn't say I'm a great driver. I would like to think I'm a good driver.
5. What do you like to do in your spare time?
Yes, at this point in time, just relaxing with my family.
I'd say the same, and also a bit of gardening and playing guitar.
6. What do you like to do on a Sunday afternoon?
Nothing.
Maybe go for a Sunday cruise and get a lunch or something and go back, watch some TV or
7. What music do you enjoy listening to?
Okay. I love to listen blues and rock, and every now and then a bit of classical music, and that's about it.
So for me also oldies is definitely up there. Oldies is quite a good genre for me. But yeah, I quite obviously with the group started listening to Afrikaans quite a lot, much more actually. And then I love my country music.
8. I sing in the shower.
Oh yeah, my wife loves it as well. So.
Every now and then, but not always.
Thank you so much, guys, for your time today.
Thank you for tuning in with us. We hope to see you all again soon. For more information on the series, our sponsors, or celebrities, please visit our Facebook page, Racing with Celebs, or download our mobile app, Racing with Celebs, on the Apple Store or Google Play Store. Till next week, keep safe, Asia.
Hey, don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video.